I got a common man question. The members that get elected choose their speaker. What role or what influence do the average voters have in the choice of speaker?
You know, it's a curious thing. As a member of the House of Representatives, and you know, as a state senator, Randy will find out something different than this because he has so many more constituents. But as a House member, you don't have that many constituents. You have around, each one of us represents, roughly 3,300 voters. And if one of our constituents comes to us on a specific issue and says, I'm interested in you voting for that person as speaker, I'm interested in are you voting this way on that bill, one of our own constituents, it's a powerful voice. It really is. When this past term I was on the Judiciary Committee, and we obviously had some fairly sensitive bills that came through the same gender marriage bill, and the euthanasia bill, and the transgender bill, the bathroom bill, and so forth. And we were just getting a whole lot of emails. I think on one bill I received over 1,000 emails.
Really?
But you want to know why? I didn't receive that many from people in my district. When someone in my district contacted me with legislation, then you pay attention, then you talk to them. So sure, if you have, or any one of us have a state rep and you want to say, look at we need change this time. I've listened to O'Brien. He's much more dynamic, much more conservative. I think we'll get something done with him. And you go to one of your legislators, they're going to pay attention because they know about what's going on up there, and you're going to be watching them.
And follow up to that question, now in the primary, what influence do people have for people that are running for office, or incumbents, obviously, but for new people especially that are coming in? Does that become an issue? Can it become an issue? Do people, if people care about it, can they make a point for people that are running for office?
Sure. Yeah.
As a regular, standard issue?
Sure. I mean, among new members, people who haven't been up there before, there probably isn't an appreciation of how important it is as to who you choose as speaker.
Yeah.
They have a vague idea, well, this is the individual who's going to put me on the committee I want or not want, and sets the calendar, the agenda of what's going to be voted on in any given session day, and moves legislation around in ways that they probably know occurs but don't know quite how it occurs. What they don't understand is that position is extremely central to what the agenda will be. By being able to move legislation forward in ways that give bills either exposure or don't give them exposure, a speaker can really set the tone. By trying to handle the House in an open way that allows for serious debate and promotes decorum, it can be a good session for members, or conversely, if that doesn't occur, it can be a bad session.